some more daily bread and spirit for the spirit. I'm in Psalms 81 today. First, I'd like to say, everybody who can hear me, y'all need to thank God you're still breathing. Today on the calendar of man is January 1st, 2025. I'm going to say that yes, it is the new year by man's standard and by the calendar that we use. And when I say the calendar that we use, if you ask me my birthday, I'm going to say it ends. It's going to be in August, whatever day, whatever year. That's based off of man's date. So we recognize that. So let's not act like we don't. But ain't nothing new about today. This is not how God and when He structured it. This is not how He structured our months and years to like his God doesn't structure the new year to start in the middle of January. That came from man. Man did that. Man created the calendar. You don't see 365, 366 inconsistent days anywhere in the Bible when it talks about what a year is or anything of that note. So that's just something for you to think about. So if you want to know how does the Lord gets from year to year, it's by seasons. So you have four seasons in the year. You have summer, winter, and then you have the in-betweens of fall and spring. What I like to call, you got the 11 bread season, summer, you got the tabernacles, and the winter. You know what I'm saying? Those are your seasons, any way you want to look at it. And that's how you get from year to year. Your months are by your moon. So, and that's where the word moon even come from, or month, whichever one. I don't know which came first. Probably moon came first, then month, but it don't matter. So we're gonna read the Psalms 81. Sing aloud unto God our strength. Make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob. Take a psalm and bring hither the timbrel, the pleasant harp with the psaltery. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, in the time appointed, on our solemn feast day. For this was a statute for Israel and a law of the God of Jacob. This he ordained in Joseph for a testimony, when he went out through the land of Egypt, where I heard a language that I understood not. I removed his shoulder from the burden, his hands were delivered from the pots. Thou calledest in trouble, and I delivered thee. I answered thee in the secret place of the thunder. I proved thee at the waters of Meribah. Hear, O my people, and I will testify unto thee. O Israel, if thou wilt hearken unto me, there shall no strange God be in thee, neither shalt thou worship any strange God. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. But my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them unto their own heart's lust, and they walked in their own counsels. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him, but their time should have endured forever. He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with the honey out of the rock should I have satisfied thee. Psalm 81. So, peace to all y'all. So, look, if you notice here, he says, blow, verse 3, blow ye up the trumpet in the new moon in the time appointed on our solemn feast days. So, like, the new moon is the trumpet that we blow. We blow a trumpet every new moon, every time the new moon comes. And then we also see in the scriptures that we have a feast or a memorial blowing of the trumpets in the seventh new moon of the year. Okay. Um, and that's one thing I wanted to point out. Then also, if you notice, he says this was a statute for Israel and a law of the God of Jacob, or even how he started to sing aloud unto God our strength, make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob. Like that's who God is. God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not the God of the Muslims, not the God of the Catholics, not the Buddhists, none of that. He's the God of Jacob. So if you go and find out who Jacob is, then you're going to find out who his God is the creator. And then he talks about what he did to his children. This he ordained in Joseph for a testimony when he went out through the land of Egypt, where I heard a language that I understood not. I removed his shoulder from the burden, his hands were delivered from the pots. Thou calledest in trouble. That's what we did. And I delivered thee. I answered thee in the secret places of thunder. I proved thee at the waters of Meribah. Hear, O my people, and I will testify unto thee, O Israel. Then he says, there should no strange God be in thee, neither should thou worship any strange gods. I am the Lord. But then he said, verse 11, but my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. I gave them into their own heart's lust, and they walked in their own counsel. So basically, at the end of the day, the Lord has said, when Israel did all their moves, their wickedness, he just gave them over to their wickedness because he had already told them what the punishment was if you operate that way. What I want to know, what I want you to really realize is, Psalms is a misunderstood book. It consists of everything. It talks about Israel. It talks about the commandments of God. It talks about, Israel being his chosen people. That's in Psalms 2, as well as words of comfort and things of that nature. So anyway, that was our reading today. Psalms chapter 81. Look, man, this is man's new year. Don't be arguing with nobody about that. But we know this ain't the Lord's new year. And we know the Lord's new year gonna start in the spring, and his month's gonna start with the new moon, not just random like how ours does. This was the best that man could do, but what we learn is man at his wisest state is foolish to God. So with that being said, man, I hope y'all got some understanding. In Jesus' name, peace. Till the next time.